Welcome to the 10 things you didn't know about the Dallas Cowboys. This is Kickoff Zone, where the game is always on. We're about to dive deep into the history, the mystery, and the sheer audacity of a team that has captivated the nation for decades. Buckle up your seatbelt. You won't want to miss a second. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for number one. It's something that even the most diehard fans don't know. Number 10. No silver lining. When the Dallas Cowboys debuted in 1960, their colors weren't the navy blue and silver we know today. They actually started with blue and white. It wasn't until the late 60s that silver was introduced as a primary team color. This change in color palette wasn't just for show. It marked a shift in the team's identity. Today, the Cowboys' navy blue and silver uniforms are among the most iconic in the NFL, a far cry from their original blue and white. Number 9. Not the greatest start. The Dallas Cowboys struggled in their debut season in 1960, failing to win a single game. Their first victory came in their second season on September 17, 1961, when they defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-24. In this game, quarterback Eddie LeBaron threw for 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. The victory was significant for the team because it was also the first victory for their new head coach at the time, Tom Landry. Landry would later become an NFL legend, leading the Cowboys to 2 Super Bowl wins during his 29-year tenure as head coach. Number 8. Doomsday has come. The Doomsday Defense became the nickname for the Cowboys' formidable defense in the late 1960s and early 1970s. This nickname originated from Dallas sports writers, who felt that the defense's ability to shut down their opponents was akin to doomsday scenarios. Key figures in the Doomsday Defense included Bob Lilly, Chuck Howley, and Mel Renfro. This unit was so dominant that during Super Bowl VI, they held the Miami Dolphins to just 3 points, a record low for years in Super Bowl history. Number 7. The White House, but not that White House. In the 1990s, some Dallas Cowboys players, including Michael Irvin and Eric Williams, rented a suburban home near their practice facility. Quickly named the White House, this residence became notorious for off-the-field activities that were far from team sanction. When the media caught wind of the White House, it led to public scrutiny and internal investigations. Both Irvin and Williams faced significant media attention and legal troubles due to their involvement. The White House remains a controversial and cautionary chapter in the Cowboys' storied history. Number 6. The Broken Cowboy Rides. In the 1993 NFC Championship game against the San Francisco 49ers, Emmitt Smith was far from 100%. He had a separated shoulder, but chose to play through the pain. Smith didn't just play. He dominated, accumulating 173 combined rushing and receiving yards. His exceptional performance was instrumental in the Cowboys defeating the 49ers 38-21. Smith's toughness and determination were key factors that pushed the Cowboys into Super Bowl 28, where they defeated the Buffalo Bills. What makes this even more extraordinary is that he achieved these numbers while receiving multiple injections to numb the pain in his shoulder. This game stands as a testament to Smith's incredible pain tolerance and commitment to his team. Number 5. Cowboys Stampede. The Dallas Cowboys' unofficial anthem, Cowboys Stampede, composed by Tom Merriman, has become a staple during home games. But how did it become the unofficial theme song? It was the 1960s, and Tom Merriman, a renowned composer, was asked to write a tune that would embody the spirit of the Cowboys. The song was an instant hit with fans. Since its debut, Cowboys Stampede has been played in both Texas Stadium and the current AT&T Stadium, resonating with generations of fans. Its uplifting tempo and catchy melody have made it synonymous with the excitement and atmosphere of a Cowboys game day. Number 4. Say Hail Mary. On December 28, 1975, in a playoff game against the Minnesota Vikings, quarterback Roger Staubach and wide receiver Drew Pearson executed what would become one of the most iconic plays in NFL history, the Hail Mary pass. The Cowboys were trailing, and with mere seconds left on the clock, they had one last chance. Staubach launched a 50-yard bomb downfield to Pearson, who caught the ball against his hip to score a touchdown. The play not only won the game, but also changed football terminology forever. Staubach later said that he threw the ball and said a Hail Mary, and that's how the term for a last-second, long-distance pass was born into football lingo. Number 3. Jerry's Art World. AT&T Stadium, often nicknamed Jerry's World after Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, is not just a football arena, it's a modern marvel. Unknown to many, the stadium has the world's largest column-free interior and a massive high-definition video screen that extends from the 20-yard line to the 20-yard line. But that's not all. Jerry's World is also an art gallery. The stadium features more than a dozen pieces of commissioned art, from sculptures to paintings. These works of art are strategically located throughout the stadium to engage fans as they navigate through the concourses. So when you're at a Cowboys game, you're not just a spectator. You're also an art enthusiast walking through an unexpected cultural exhibit. Number 2. Not just a doodle on a helmet. Everyone recognizes the Dallas Cowboys' iconic blue star logo. But do you know its origin? The star was initially just a simple design choice, representing Texas as the Lone Star State. However, over time, it evolved into a symbol of excellence, inspired by Tex Schramm, the original team president and general manager. But there's more. The star isn't just a logo. It's a rite of passage for players. New recruits don't earn the right to wear the star until they've proven themselves on the field. This has cultivated a culture of excellence within the team. Additionally, the star is subtly angled at an incline of about 16 degrees, a design nuance that is often missed but adds the star's dynamic and forward-looking aesthetic. Number 1. Herschel builds a dynasty. The Herschel Walker trade of 1989 wasn't just a trade. It was the groundwork for a dynasty. When the Cowboys traded Walker to the Vikings, they got back a treasure trove. 8 draft picks that they would strategically deploy in subsequent drafts. From these picks, the Cowboys snagged key players like Emmitt Smith, Darren Woodson, and Russell Maryland, who became foundational elements in their Super Bowl wins in '92, '93, and '95. But there's a nugget you might not know. One of these draft picks was also used to trade for the rights to draft quarterback Steve Walsh, who never became a star, but whose later trade to New Orleans brought additional picks to Dallas. That's right, the Herschel Walker trade was the gift that kept on giving. Y'all have been riding with us through the gridiron history of America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. But like a 2-minute drill at the end of the fourth quarter, we're not done just yet. Cowboys Nation, saddle up and slam that like button faster than Emmitt Smith breaking through a defensive line. Want more epic tales from the football universe? Well then, click subscribe and hit that notification bell like Troy Aikman hitting Michael Irvin on a 40-yard pass. And don't forget to share this video with your fellow football fans. Let's keep the kickoff zone party going. How about them Cowboys?